Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here, and welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased price action analysis. Is the bottom already in for the SPY? Is it time for a bounce? That is the question. Now, Uncle Charles don't have no crystal ball. Okay, I don't have no crystal ball except for the balls in my pants and the words that I give you guys, and I don't break them for nobody. I don't. Sound familiar? I think I got that from a movie or something. Anyways, all I'm trying to say is, guys, we gotta follow the price action. The price action has been bearish for quite some time, all April. It's been pretty bearish, as you guys can see. April's supposed to be a bullish month on average. We checked, the 20-year season now. It's supposed to be bullish on average. But at the end of the day, price action is the shepherd, and we got to follow it, right? Now, with that being said, I've raised the question, is the bottom already in? Well, we got to look at the signs, the evidence, okay? At the end of the day, price action has to confirm, but we're seeing a little something going on here. Now, we look at the SPY, you can't really see it, but you know what moves similar to the SPY, very similar to the SPY? Triple Q. Now, what do we see here on Triple Q? We see a big body red candle followed by a doji. We look at Tesla, big body red candle, gap down followed by a doji. IWM, big body red candle, gap down followed by a doji. Apple looks bearish, but we'll talk about that. Amazon, all right, big body red candle followed by a doji. Very close to a critical support level. I think you guys understand. Same with Microsoft, Meta, kind of. We'll talk about BA. But the point I'm trying to make is this is that pattern, the morning star pattern. Usually a sign, a bullish sign, 3-candle pattern. And so far, we got 2 candles. We look at Triple Q, we got 2 candles, the big body red candle followed by the doji. If it plays out, the 3rd candle could be green. And if it's green and it's actually a morning star pattern, tomorrow could be a bullish day, okay? No guarantees. I have no crystal balls, like I said, all right? No guarantee. We got to follow the price action. We got to put it all together. At the end of the day, we got to be sheeps and follow the price action, okay? So we got to know the levels, know the setups, and then what do? We trade it unbiasedly, okay? So if the morning star pattern plays out for Triple Q. Like I said, Triple Q moves very similar to the SPY. So even though we don't really see that pattern on the SPY, we have to take note that Triple Q and IWM has it. And if they move similar to each other like they usually do, Triple Q and SPY, and Triple Q ends up being green tomorrow, it's very possible the same will happen to the SPY. But what would that look like? Well, we lost a fib level today, 504.2. That is a bearish breakdown. Technically, that is a bearish breakdown. However, if tomorrow's to be a bullish day, we either need to break back above a traditional break back above a 504.2 or a gap up, gap above, clear 506 and 508 to put 510, 511.6 or higher in play. It's gotta recapture 504.2 and clear 506 to trigger longs. Otherwise, guys, if we stay below 504.2. If you look at the charts and it's below 504.2, that means the breakdown is still intact. The bearish breakdown is still intact. That means the next level, 501.8 and 499.88 are in play. Those are the next fib levels. Okay, guys? All right? You guys got the plan. You guys understand? If you don't understand, please comment below. Let me know. And Triple Q, like I said, we got to watch out for that morning rising star pattern. If that's the case, we'll maybe get a gap up. But either way, it's going to have to clear 432.4 and 434. If it does, bullish with 435.4 or higher in play. It will be canceled. The morning star pattern, the potential for it will be canceled if we break down 430.3. And that would put 428.3 and 425.7 in play. All right. NVDA has an inside candle, but it's The range is so big that I don't even really want to report inside candles with this stock. But what I will say is it recaptured a fib level. The fib level at 868.6. And it closed it at 874. I had a resistance at 874, so close right on it. If it can be above it and clear 876 and 878, 880 plus would be in play. Okay, guys, it's got to clear it. When would I switch bearish? Well, if it break back below 874, 872, 870, but the main critical level to watch is 868.6. Below that, I would favor lower lows or to test previous lows, which would be a big move to the downside. Tesla, now this is what we got to watch out for Tesla. A lot of people bearish, you know what I mean, on Tesla, and rightfully so. I mean, look at the price action. But we still get relief bounce every now and then, okay? And you can make money from those. Big body red candle followed by a gap down doji. To be bullish, we got to recapture lost levels. 157, 158.5, 160.5. Those levels must recapture. Now, 160.5 is a very critical level because we had a double bottom there. For this to be some type of stop loss hunting crap from the market makers, 160.5 would need a recapture, and that would be bullish. Otherwise, below 158.5 is bearish. Breakdown of 155, which is the next fib level, would be bearish follow through. Put in 151.4, 150, 148.6, and 145.8, all in play. Here's IWM, big body red candle followed by the doji right off of a critical macro level fib level. Macro fib level, 193-ish. So for more follow through, 195, got to clear. And 197. Those clear. The next fib level, once again, is at, we'll round it to 199. And if 199 clears, then up higher we go, possibly up to 203 or fill the gap at 206-ish. All right. Now, if we break down 193, then that potential morning rising pattern, gone. Invalidated. We are bearish with 190 or lower in play. Now, Apple's looking bearish. Talked about that 3 candle pattern yesterday. It was a bit bearish. Definitely showed follow through, rejecting from a fib level. Breaking down that 170 level, which also happened to be a fib level. I was using it as the neckline before, but it's also a fib level. Bearish as long as below 170. The RSI is not oversold. 167.4 or 166, possibly even lower, is now in play. I would only get bullish if 170 or 172 recaptures. Okay, guys? At least on the 15 to 30 minute chart if you're watching the intraday action. AMD, well, it's still trying to figure out what it wants to do. Overall looking bearish. If it wants to look bullish, it's got to break above 166. Got that gap. Got that gap at 170.5-ish. So that would be a target. And above 170.5, we could pop up higher, up to 171.5, maybe up to 175.8. Now, if we want more downside, 161.8 and 160 must fail to put 158 or lower in play, guys. Look to react. And here's Amazon just barely touching that multi-month trend line. If it's truly going to bounce, resistance at 184.8, gotta clear. That will put 186.8 back in play, and above that we go into new all-time highs. If we break down that trend line, which is around 182 now, break down 182 would be bearish, put it 179 or lower in play. Netflix got a recapture of this trend line that I had here, also recapture some lost levels based on the fibs. It's at 618.7, so I have a fib level at 618.2. If it can stay above or clear that tomorrow, clearing 620, that will definitely be bullish, triggering longs. Put in 621.5, 623, and 624.5 all in play. I would be bearish if we break down 618, 616. Then I got the fib level at 613. Those levels must fail to give us more downside. And to break down that multi-month trend line needs below 609.5. Microsoft, big body red candle followed by a doji. If this is going to reverse, it's got to get above 415.7 and 417 to put 420.8 or higher in play. If it stays below 415.7, that's still overall bearish, and bearish follow through would be to break down 413.5 to put 411.8 and 409 in play. Google bounced right off of a fib level. Interesting. Red candle, big body red candle, followed by a doji as well. It's got to clear 157 and 158.8 if it wants to get back to new all-time highs. Well, to all-time highs and then possibly new all-time highs. Otherwise, if we break down 155.3, whoo, we are dropping. 152.8 or lower in play. Guys, look to react, chat. Here's meta. Ooh, if it breaks down 497, that's bearish to me. Breakdown of 493.7 as well. That's the next fib level. Definitely bearish follow through. We break down support. That's when you want to look to short. However, if it's going to bounce, I'll trust it if it gets above 501 and 502.5. If it clears those levels, 501 and 502.5, I would trust the bounce and favor some more upside, okay? Here is BA inside candle setup. The chop range is 171 down to 167.5, okay? 167.5 up to 171. Anything in between is chop. So above 171, I would look to long with 173 or higher in play. And below 167.7, I would definitely, 167.5, I would definitely look to short with 166 and 162.8 both in play. Probably more. And Bitcoin still trying to figure out what it wants to do, battling at the critical support. Remember, below, well, right now, below 63.1K, it's bearish, guys. We could drop down lower to 60.7K. I'll only trust the bounce at 63.8K and 65.7K can recapture. All right, guys, here's the dog pool. 67% of activity came in at 503.5. That was 1.1 billion. 503.5. And here's the dark pool. Boom. It is bearish. Hey. Triple Q is bearish. IWM is bearish. Netflix is bullish. Tesla's bearish. Apple is bullish. Uh-oh, someone's buying the dip. AMD is bullish. Amazon is bullish. Netflix is bullish. Microsoft is bearish. More money went into, calls are more high in quantity, but more money went to puts. Interesting. Google is bullish. Meta is bullish. BA was bearish. And check some Beto for Bitcoin. Bullish. Bullish for Mara and Coin. It's bullish for Coin. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. This really means a lot. You guys have a great evening. Peace.